Hello everyone, welcome back to my channel. As I've told you, in this video I'll be solving different models of problems related to pumps, related to single and multi-stage, and also related to specific speed. So people who have missed out specific speed derivation, you can just check out my previous video. I have derived the formula of specific speed for a centrifugal pump, which is given by the formula n root q by hm power 3 by 4. Okay, so now let's see the first model of problem. So see the question: find the number of pumps required to take water from a deep well under a head of 89 meters. All the pumps are identical and are running at 800 rpm. The specific speed of each pump is given as 25 rpm, while the rated capacity of each pump is 0.16 meter cube per second. So what is given for us in the question? There are n number of pumps which are used to take water from a deep well, okay, and the total head created by this n number of pumps is 89 meters. All these pumps are identical and are running at 800 rpm. So I told there are n number of pumps, right? Means there are n number of impellers. So each impeller is rotating at 800 rpm. The specific speed of each pump is given as 25 rpm. So for every impeller it is given as 25 rpm. And also, while the rated capacity of each pump, means the discharge given by each pump or each impeller, is 0.16. So our question is, he's asking find the number of pumps. So he's asking what is that n value, how many pumps are required to create a total head of 89 meters. That is what we need to calculate. Okay, first let's write the given data. Alright, let's start the given data. What is given? Total head developed is given. So total head is equal to 89 meters. You can denote it with capital H. Okay, all the pumps are identical and running. Means what? Speed of each pump is given. Speed is denoted by n. N is equal to 800 rpm. Specific speed also is given. Means what? Specific speed means, how do you denote specific speed? With ns. Ns is equal to 25 rpm. While the rated capacity of each pump is 0.16 meter cube per second. Means what? Discharge through each pump is given as 0.16 meter cube per second. So before calculating the number of pumps, first we need to calculate what is the head developed by each pump. See, total head of 89 meters is what? For n number of pumps, this is the head developed. But we should know first individually how much head each pump is delivering. Okay, then only we can calculate number of pumps. So for that, I'll take the formula for specific speed. Ns is equal to, what was the formula? N root q by hm power 3 by 4. Ns is 25. 25 is equal to 800 into root of 0.16 divided by, I don't know the value of hm. Okay, hm power 3 by 4. So what is hm? Head developed by each pump. Okay, or else you can also tell it as head under which each pump is working. So from here, what will be hm power 3 by 4 is equal to 800 into root of 0.16 divided by 25. So let me solve for this. So it is 800 into root of 0.16 divided by 25. Right, I got 12.8. So hm power 3 by 4 is equal to 12.8. So what will be hm now? 12.8 power 4 by 3. Okay, this 3 by 4 will go that side. So I will do now 12.8 power of 4 divided by 3. Right, I got hm as 29.94 meters. So each pump is developing 29.94 meters. Each pump is developing 29.94 meters. Total head developed was 89 meters. So can I find the number of pumps now? Yes. Therefore, number of pumps is equal to, how can I calculate? Total by each head. Okay. So number of pumps is given by the formula total head divided by head of each pump, or head developed by each pump. So how do I get this now? This is equal to 89 divided by 29.94. So let me solve this. It is 89 by 29.94. Yeah, it is 2.97, which is approximately 3. So hence I require 3 pumps to develop a total head of 89 meters. Okay, this is how you need to solve, and this is the very first basic model. Okay, and in this problem you can write an additional output value also, like what was the total head given in the question? 89 meters, right? That was the total head developed, and we got individual head as 29.94, means 89 is greater than 29.94, right? Means total head developed is greater than individual heads, means the pumps or the impellers are connected in series. So like that also you can conclude the problem, but now they didn't ask us whether it is connected in series or something else, so that's why I'm not telling you, but you can just conclude that. So always remember, for a series connection, total head developed must be greater than this individual HM. Okay, now let's go for the second model of problem. So read the question once. A single stage centrifugal pump with impeller diameter of 30 cm rotates at 2000 rpm and lifts 3 meter cube of water per second to a height of 30 meters with an efficiency of 75%. Find the number of stages and diameter of each impeller of a similar multi-stage centrifugal pump to lift 5 meter cube of water per second to a height of 200 meters when rotating at 1500 rpm. So this is similar to your model testing. As I've told in my earlier video, we will take model and prototype relations to solve this. Why? Because what he has told in the question, single stage centrifugal pump, is your model, and here he told similar multi-stage centrifugal pump, means this is the prototype. So we have to consider model and prototype relations to calculate the unknowns. Now starting off with the given data, first single stage centrifugal pump is the model, right? So for all model values I'll put 1s, and multi-stage centrifugal pump is the prototype, right? For them I'll put 2s. Now see here, diameter of the impeller is given, right? Impeller diameter of 30 centimeter, right? So D1 is 30 centimeters, which is equal to 0.3 meters, 30 by 100. Next, it rotates at 2000 rpm, means N1 is 2000 rpm. It lifts 3 meter cube of water per second, means what? Discharge. So Q1 is 3 meter cube per second to a height of 30 meters, means what? HM1 is equal to 30 meters with an efficiency of 75%, means what? Manometric efficiency is equal to 75%, which is equal to 0.75. This I have already mentioned in my earlier videos also. If just a word efficiency is given, means it will be manometric efficiency. Okay, unless until it is overall efficiency given in the question, then only you should take it as overall efficiency. If nothing is given, if they just say efficiencies of this percentage, it means it is manometric efficiency. So eta man is equal to 75%, so 75 by 100, which is equal to 0.75. Now let's come to the prototype. So similar multi-stage centrifugal pump. What is the discharge of this? It is 5 meter cube of water per second, means 5 meter cube per second to a height of 200 meters. Okay, here you have to take, it is not HM2. Why? Because he told find the number of stages here. Means what? He did not tell us, like for example, find the diameter of impeller of a multi-stage centrifugal pump of same 5 meter cube of water per second to a height of 200 meters. If he gives like this, then you have to think it is HM2. But he told in the question very clearly, find the number of stages and diameter of each impeller of a multi-stage centrifugal pump to a height of 200 meters. Means it is very clear that 200 meters is the total height developed by the multi-stage centrifugal pump. It is not height at every stage. Okay, so this is the total height. Even in the earlier problem also you observed they gave us total head or total height. From there we calculated individual height and then we calculated number of stages the similar way. Okay, so when he gives question like this, find the number of stages, means he is giving us total height developed or total head developed. It is not individual head. So that's why total height is equal to 200 meters. So let height per each stage will be HM2. This is what we need to calculate. Next, speed is given, right? N2 1500 rpm. We don't know the diameter of the impeller, that is what we need to calculate. So I'll put diameter as D2. Okay. So I will use our relation N1 root Q1 by hm1 power 3 by 4 is equal to n2 root q2 by hm2 power 3 by 4. This was the very first relations in our four conditions. You remember I denoted it with equation number 2, Roman number equation 2. Specific speed of the model should be equal to specific speed of the prototype. That relation I have taken. Okay. So what is n1? 2000 into what is root q1? 3 divided by what is hm1? 30 to the power of 3 by 4. This should be equal to what is n2? 1500 into root of q2 is 5 divided by, we don't know hm2. Let's calculate hm2 now. Okay, I'll just simplify this. Just will cross multiply first. So 2000 into root 3 into hm2 power 3 by 4 should be equal to what? 1500 into root 5 into 30 power 3 by 4. So from here hm2 power 3 by 4 will be equal to what? 1500 into root 5 into 30 power 3 by 4 divided by 2000 into root 3. So first I will solve for hm2 power 3 by 4. Okay, to avoid confusion. Okay, I'm solving here. So it is 1500 into root 5 into 30 power root 5 into 30 power 3 by 4. Okay, 3 by 4 divided by 2000 into root of 3. Just I will make a small correction here. It is 30 power 3 divided by 4. Yeah, I'll just cross check once. So 1500 root 5 30 power 3 by 4 by 2000 into root 3. Yeah, it is 12.411. So what will be hm2 from here now? hm2 will be equal to 12.411 to the power of 4 by 3. So let me calculate hm2. Okay, so 12.411 to the power of 4 by 3. Yeah, I got 28.73 meters. This is the head developed by each impeller or head developed at each stage. Okay, now we can calculate number of stages or number of impellers. Correct? How? Total head given for us, how much? 200. 200 divided by this 28.73 will give us the number of impellers or number of stages. Let's do that now. Right, therefore number of stages is equals to, what was the formula I told you? Number of impellers or number of stages is the same. Total head divided by head at each stage or head developed at each stage. Okay, what was the total head given to us? 200, correct? By how much we got head at each stage? See, total head is 200. Head developed by each stage was 28.73. So divided by 28.73. So let me see how many stages I will get or how many impellers will I get. So it is 200 divided by 28.73. Yeah, 6.96 means it is approximately 7. So 7 impellers or 7 stages I am connecting to get the total head of 200 meters. And again you can observe here total head is 200 meters, individual head development is 28.73 meters. Means what? The impellers are connected in series. So 7 impellers are connected in series. Okay, so you can write as the total head developed is greater than head at each stage comma, it means that the impellers are connected in series. Okay, like this you can write. Even in the earlier problem also you can write. Okay, so if the total head developed will be less, means it is not in series connection, it would be rather in a parallel connection. Why? Because I told you, right, when impellers are connected in parallel, we get high discharge, we don't get high head. Why? Because both of them work under the same head. They work, both of them work with same 28.73. Okay, so this is for head. Whatever we have calculated, from there we calculated number of stages. We are not yet done. We have another part of the question. What is given yet? What is that we need to calculate? Diameter of each impeller. Now we calculated how many impellers are there. We got 7 impellers. Now we should calculate diameter of each impeller. So how do you calculate diameter now? Yeah, I told you in the conditions to be remembered in model testing, I told you one condition related to tangential velocity. From tangential velocity formula I derived. You remember? I denoted it with equation number 3, Roman number 3. Okay, that was root h m1 divided by d1 into n1 is equal to root hm2 divided by d2 into n2. You remember this? It was root hm by dn of model should be equal to root hm by dn of prototype. So yes, the same relation. So what was root hm1, sorry, yeah, it is 30. So it is under root of 30 divided by, what was d1 given to us? 0.3 into, what was n1 given to us? 2000 is equal to under root of hm2 was 28.73 divided by, what was d2? We should calculate, into what is n2 given to us? 1500. Okay, so my only unknown is d2. First I'll cross multiply. So d2 into 1500 into root 30 is equal to root 28.73 into 0.3 into 2000. So from here d2 will be what? Root 28.73 into 0.3 into 2000 divided by 1500 into root 30. So I'll get the value of d2 now. So under root of 28.73 into 0.3 into 2000 divided by 1500 into root of 30. Right, it is 0.391 meters. Okay, here you can end the problem, but see, in our question it was given in centimeters, right? Let's convert back into centimeters. Okay, so how do you convert meters into centimeters? Just multiply it with 100. So just you put into 100, it will be 39.14 centimeters. So even like this you can write. You can stop till here, or else you can just continue. Why? Because generally d1 is given in centimeters, right? So d2 also will be in centimeters. So like this our problem will be solved. Now let's see the next model of problem. Two geometrically similar pumps are running at the same speed of 1000 rpm. One pump has an impeller diameter of 0.3 meters and lifts water at the rate of 20 liters per second against a head of 15 meters. Determine the head and impeller diameter of the other pump of delivering half the discharge. Okay, alright, he is telling there are two pumps now. Okay, there is a first pump and a second pump. Again we'll establish a correlation between them. Okay, I'll start off with the first pump. Okay, running at same speed they told. Okay, first I'll write for the first pump all the details, then I'll write for the second pump. One pump has an impeller diameter of 0.3 meters. Means what? Diameter, impeller diameter of the first pump is 0.3 meters. Next, it lifts water at the rate of 20 liters per second. Means Q1 is 20 liters per second. Shall we convert this into meter cube per second? How do you do it? By 1000, or 20 into 10 power minus 3 is also fine. So how much you'll get if you do 20 by 1000? You'll be getting 0.02 meter cube per second. Alright, next, against a head of 15 meters, means hm1 is given as 15 meters. Okay, speed is given, right? n1 is equal to 1000 rpm. Determine the head and impeller diameter, means you require what? You require N2 is also same, right? Why? Because they told N1 and N2 are same. They told two pumps are running at same speed. You need to calculate what is HM2. You also need to calculate what is D2. And he gave one condition. This second pump is delivering half the discharge of the first pump. Means Q2 is equal to Q1 by 2. So what is Q1? 0.02 by 2. So how much is Q2 now? 0.01 meter cube per second. Okay. Now let us use the first relation from the four conditions, which I denoted with Roman number 2. So again, N1 root Q1 by HM1 power 3 by 4 is equal to N2 root Q2 by HM2 power 3 by 4. I'll take this relation. What is N1? 1000 into root of what is Q1? 0.02 divided by what is HM1? 15 power 3 by 4 is equal to N2 is also same, right? 1000 into Q2 is 0.01 divided by, we don't know HM2. Now it's very simple, right? The only unknown for us is HM2. We can calculate. First 1000 and 1000 will get cancelled. So it will be HM2 power 3 by 4 into under root of 0.02 will be equal to under root of 0.01 into 15 power 3 by 4. First I will calculate what is HM2 power 3 by 4. Okay. Then we will solve only for HM. Now see here. So it is under root of 0.01 into 15 power 3 divided by 4 by under root of 0.02. It will be 5.38. So from here I can write HM2 as 5.38 to the power of 4 by 3. So let me calculate what is HM2. So answer to the power of 4 divided by 3. Yeah, HM2 came out to be 9.44 meters. So one of our unknown is solved. Let's go for the second unknown. What is that we need to calculate? D2. So to calculate D2, what is the next relation I told you? Second condition using tangential velocity. So that is nothing but root HM1 by D1 N1 is equal to root HM2 by D2 and N2. This is the only relation we can use right now. Why? Because we require D2. So from here, root of what is HM1 for us? 15 by what is D1 given to us? 0.3 into 1000 is equal to root of 9.44 HM2 value by what is D2 we don't know into N2 is again 1000. You can cancel out 1000 and 1000, right? So what are you left with now? Under root 15 by 0.3 is equal to under root of 9.44 by D2. So from here let's have a cross multiplication. Root 15 into D2 is equal to root 9.44 into 0.3. So from here what will be? D2 is equal to under root of 9.44 into 0.3 by root 15. So let's solve for D2. Under root of 9.44 into 0.3 divided by under root of 15. Right, it comes out to be 0.23 meters. Okay, this is diameter of the impeller of the second pump. So this is one way to solve this model. Okay, why? Because here they didn't give us directly the value of discharge of second pump. They told discharge of second pump is half of the first pump. So this is one way of solving.